back to my channel. Some of y'all are gonna be really mad at me again. But this week, we're gonna talk about desperate energy. This might be one of my favorite topics when it comes to the law of attraction and manifesting, because at least in my algorithm, I feel like I'm seeing a lot of desperate energy popping up. And honestly, every single time I get a video that's like, how to manifest a text from your ex in 12 hours, or how to make $10,000 overnight, my eye twitches a little bit. I do a little no. Hard disagree. If this is the first video of mine that you're seeing, I highly recommend checking out my manifestation playlist and subscribing. I would love to have you. But if you have seen my other videos, you probably know by now that I see manifesting as more of a mindset, psychological kind of thing than a spiritual woo-woo kind of thing. That's just how it's all worked out on the logical side of my brain, and that's why I disagree with this notion of manifesting a text back in 12 hours or commenting claim on a TikTok to make your manifestation come true. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I get really freaking annoyed with this kind of content because it's just playing off of people's desperation. So we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about getting closer to your manifestations, how moving with desperation negatively impacts your mindset and therefore your manifestations. And most importantly, we're gonna talk about how to manifest your dream life in a logical, practical way that doesn't make you feel like shit. So if you're interested in that, walk with me here. The first thing I want to suggest if you ever find yourself desperately Googling how to manifest something is to get in touch with your why. Especially if the thing you're manifesting is a real, concrete, tangible thing like a text back or like a specific amount of money. And I'm a journal girly, so for this exercise, I will open up my journal and just write all the reasons why I'm manifesting the thing that I want. You gotta ask yourself what it is about your manifestation that makes you want it. So if you're manifesting a text back from someone, what is it that you think is gonna happen after they text you back? Is it gonna bring you validation that you're worthy of love? Is it gonna give you a healthy, happy relationship with this person? Is it gonna give you company on a lonely evening? Get specific. The reason why I love this exercise, and this is especially true if you're manifesting something you've never had before, like a relationship with a new person who just came into your life, or $1 million. I'm assuming if you're manifesting $1 million, you've never been a millionaire. Your manifestation is built on your perception of what it's like to have that thing. And as Milton from Love is Blind would say, your perception creates your reality. Did y'all clock that? That man is a manifester, and he's a logical, scientific ass manifester at that. But what I mean by that in this specific case is that your perception that you're missing out on a happy, healthy relationship with this person is true for you, whether or not a relationship with that person would actually look like that. Do you know what I mean? I feel like so often we manifest things and we think that they're going to solve a problem in our lives or give us something that we don't already have. And then we get the thing that we're manifesting and we realize that it doesn't solve the problems that we thought it would. Sorry, y'all, I'm wearing lip gloss and the hair and the lip gloss is just not going well. So get specific and get honest with yourself. Are you hung up on a fantasy of what this person is like? Do you even really know them like that? Are you trying to manifest a DM back from Harry Styles? Girl, he's just a guy with an impeccable stylist and great hair, but he is just a guy. I feel like a lot of times when I do this exercise, it becomes abundantly clear that I am placing expectations on this tangible thing that aren't even necessarily true. And a lot of times the whys that I list out don't even require this specific manifestation to get them. I don't need $10 million to feel less worried about money. I don't need a romantic relationship to feel unconditionally loved and supported. It's not about what you're manifesting, it's about how you feel. Your feelings create your reality. So get in touch with your feelings, get in touch with your intuition, and you will have so much more clarity on your manifestation. You might realize this thing that you're so desperate to get isn't even what you truly need. There might be a ton of things in your current reality that with a simple mindset shift will give you what you want out of your manifestation. And you don't even have to manifest this big thing. Another reason that I don't subscribe to the notion of manifesting with desperate energy is that desperation and manifesting are opposing concepts. True manifestation that actually works and desperation cannot coexist, and I'm gonna tell you why. One of the pillars of manifestation is this concept of living in the end. That means if you're manifesting $1 million, you have to channel the mindset of a millionaire and live like that. If you're trying to manifest a relationship, you gotta move as if you are well supported, loved, confident, and happy. However you would move in the relationship, that's how you gotta move to get the relationship. This is what everyone online is talking about when they say, I'm being delulu, I'm being delusional. I hate that word, but That's what they're getting at, okay? They're living in the end despite their current reality looking nothing like it. And when you're moving with desperation, like, I need to get this text back now, I need this validation now, I need a sign that my manifestation is working now, that doesn't align with living in the end. Once you have something, you don't need some outside force to prove to you that you have it. You think Jeff Bezos is sitting on his mega yacht Googling, how do I become a billionaire? That already happened. So when you feel yourself starting to spiral and get a little antsy, just know that that's not conducive to anything that you're manifesting. And I don't say that to make you feel shameful about having doubt or having negative thoughts or being antsy, because that's normal. Anything that you want that's good, of course you're excited to get it, of course you don't want to wait. It makes perfect sense, especially since most manifestations take some time. You gotta build something up. The reason why I'm talking about this isn't so that you can have a negative thought, feel shameful about it, and then spiral into how you're screwing up your manifestation. No, I'm talking about this because I want you to have a negative thought and have the awareness that you're having it and kind of just like cut it there. Awareness is the first step. Recognizing a negative thought when you have it is the first step, because a lot of times we're having a lot of desperate negative thoughts and we aren't even picking up on it, and it's just spiraling and just getting us caught in a loop of not getting what we want. We shouldn't feel shame for valid emotions that anyone would experience if they were in our shoes. We should, however, recognize those emotions and how they're impacting our mindset and the way we move, and then take the steps to correct them, which I'm going to talk about in this video as well. First of all, your intuition. Your intuition is so important, and this is not some spiritual weird thing. Everybody has an intuition. Everyone who has ever lived has had a gut feeling before. If you are watching this and you have never had a gut feeling about something, you gotta tune in, because it's happening all the time and you're not noticing it. And honestly, that might be what's keeping your manifestations from happening. Okay, anyway, there is a difference between your anxiety and your intuition trying to tell you that something's a little off. And recognizing that difference is key. I still struggle with it to this day, and I know that it's happening and I just can't get out of it sometimes. Your intuition is your guide, okay? If you watch my other videos, you might have heard me refer to it as your GPS, okay? You're in the car, you're driving towards your manifestation, you've never been there before. You need your GPS. You need to open Google Maps and have a little help there, okay? Get the turn-by-turn guidance on. But your intuition isn't tied to any particular emotion, okay? It's just like an inner knowing. It is purely the gut feeling. If you're spiraling on and on and on and on, that's not your intuition, okay? That is your anxiety. But if you take a step towards your manifestation and you suddenly get a feeling just in your gut and you're just like, ooh, something's a little off about that, that's your intuition. Your intuition is not the voice in your head telling you, oh, he didn't text you back yesterday? Yeah, he's clearly married with children.
Yeah, he's not into you. In fact, it might be because your eyebrows are uneven. You should get those fixed. You ugly, uneven eyebrow having ass bitch.
Yeah, that's a spiral. When you put your trust in your intuition instead of your anxiety, you become more trusting about your journey as a whole. Backslides and hardships don't really faze you. They don't turn into these larger issues that hold you back and make you question everything. So raising your awareness of your anxiety and also keeping your ears open to your intuition, that's key. You have to build trust in yourself. You have to build that belief that you are worthy of good things and that you are capable of manifesting things that you want. Manifesting requires confidence. It's as simple as that, and if your confidence isn't on point, you have to start there. I do have a video on confidence, so I will link that in the cards if you want to watch it. But intuition aside, I also think that it really helps to move with a certain level of detachment. You know how we talked about getting closer to the idea of your why? This will help you detach from your idea of the outcome. So if you're manifesting a happy, healthy relationship with Harry Styles because you want to feel loved and supported by a talented, attractive man, detach from the outcome there and attach to your why. Attach to the love and support that you want and not the idea of Harry Styles being your boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Your manifestation looking different from how you imagined it in the beginning is normal. And actually for me, a lot of the times it's welcome. I talked about this idea when I told y'all how I manifested our current home. But long story short, I was manifesting a house and I was so stuck on this idea of manifesting a house that the first house that we found, I was like, oh my God, this is the house that we're manifesting. And if I had stuck to that idea, we wouldn't be where we are right now in this home that we absolutely love. So you can't be so attached to your idea of the outcome that you miss out on other possibilities. Detach from your perception of what the thing is or what the person is. Attach to the feeling, to the gratitude, to the relief, to the feeling of love, to the feeling of being supported, of being confident. Attach to that. The truth is that when it comes to your manifestations and even just life in general, It's really not about the actual tangible concrete things. It's about how you feel about the actual tangible concrete things. Our jobs, our houses, our SPs, these things only matter because of how we feel about them. You're out here manifesting a text back from this specific person. Other people don't care about that person. That person's just a normal person. How many times can I say the word person? But my point is that the text back only matters because you decided that it matters to you. So focus on the feelings, let your intuition guide you, and just be open to the possibility that what you actually end up manifesting is greater than what you even imagined in the beginning. So I had to be clear and honest. I do not subscribe to the notion of manifesting something in a specific timeline out of desperation. I don't subscribe to the notion that performing some sort of ritual will automatically get you what you want. At the end of the day, to me, manifesting is about your mindset. It's psychology. It's a belief system. It's not magic or a spell or a ritual. It's about you. You already have everything that you need to manifest your dream life. It's in here, maybe here. Sometimes you feel it in here. It's that intuition. So the next time you see someone telling you that they can manifest $10,000 overnight for you, or they can manifest a text back in 12 hours or less, honestly, I hope your eye twitches a little bit. I hope you get a little, you know what I'm saying? I hope you don't listen to your advice, have it not work out for you, and then spiral into a loop where you don't think that you're capable of manifesting or that nothing works out for you. Nothing is wrong with you. You can manifest anything you want. You just have to be confident in yourself, and you have to know what it is that you're manifesting. You have to trust your intuition, and you have to move as if you already have what you want. And I know that kind of seems like a lot, but it's really not hard. It's not deep. There is no need to get desperate about it. You can do it. And in fact, you have been doing it your entire life. So I hope this video helps you feel a little bit more confident in your manifestations. I know sometimes it's easy to feel doubt, it's easy to feel lost, it's easy to feel like you're not capable of doing it, but I promise you, you can get anything that you want. But if you are manifesting Harry Styles, just think it over a little bit. And I will see you in my video next weekend. Love ya!